Can Pokemon even print enough for the 30th anniversary demand? Can they print enough booster packs, elite trainer boxes, bundles, or anything to ensure that there's enough product for the demand? No, I don't think they can. I don't think if they print 10 times the amount they normally do for a set, that wouldn't even be enough for the demand. Look at this card. Look at this card. Look at it. 1 in 10,000 packs. If this card is 1 in 10,000 packs, if this card is 1 in 10,000 packs, like some people claim it to be, a secret rare chase, a throwback to the original red and blue, I almost said red versus blue, the original red and blue Pokemon games, where Mew was not included until the very last second. They added in Mew as a secret in red and blue. So they're doing a little throwback, doing the same thing to their video game, or to their, as like they did to their video game. They're putting a secret rare chase in Pokemon 30th anniversary that allegedly is 1 in 10,000 packs. I don't know how many different copies there are. I don't know how many they printed of the set. I don't know how many like different versions there are. Allegedly there's red and blue and a couple other colors. I don't know how many colors there are or if this is even real. So if it's not real, I'll be sad. But if it is real, does not matter how much Pokemon prints for 30th anniversary. There just will not ever be enough demand for it, because if there's a $10,000 card that's in the set, that's a chase rare, or a $5,000 card, this card's going to be thousands of dollars. It's going to be at least $1,000. If it's 1 in 10,000 packs, and it's like a super secret chase rare that's really, really hard to pull, and the elite trainer boxes are 200 plus, so it's 1 in 10,000 packs. If there's, how many packs are in the 30th? I don't know. If there's 1 in 10,000 packs, how much money does it take to get that Mew? Just do the math, and you will come to the same conclusion that it will be worth 10,000 plus, probably. They are copy pasting what Magic the Gathering has done. They are making Mind Stone. They are making the Soul Stone. They're making unserialized serialized cards that are super, super hard to pull. If you can only get it in like 10,000 packs, how much money is that? If that's $10 a pack, that's $100,000 just to pull the chase rare. If it's $20 a pack, that's $200,000. That's just ridiculous. That's insane. Pokemon 30th anniversary is the most hyped set there ever has been. I don't know if they printed for months or years to keep the print numbers high. I haven't got any allocations, so I'm not sure about that. Once I do have allocations, I'll let you all know. And I will let you know if our allocations are bad. And if our allocations are bad, and if other game stores say the same, it's going to be really bad. ETBs are going to come out at 300, 400. It's going to be one of the most insane things you've ever seen in your life. If you think scalping was bad before the 30th anniversary, unless they somehow make the demand go down or print more to meet the demand, or I don't know, they're giving us our next wave of Pitch Black. I feel like they're trying to print more. We got a ton more booster boxes of Pitch Black, Perfect Order, and Chaos Rising recently from our distributor, so we might be doing more MSRP drops for some of those for our locals, and I might be doing also some more drops on our Patreon. So if you want to join our Patreon, join below. It's $15 a month at minimum. Somebody almost wrecked. Oh my god. Anyways, $15 a month minimum if you want to get the drops, but if you don't want to, you can do $3 or $5 a month just to support us. But I don't want anybody to actually do that. I don't know. I mean, unless you get like value out of these videos, I mean, if you feel like you get value out of these videos, you can support us that way as well. But you don't have to. Watching the videos is enough for me. Liking and commenting and subscribing is enough for me. You don't have to buy stuff from us or send us money or support us in any other way other than liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, posting on Reddit. Say this guy is Timu Rudy on Reddit. Just post it on there. Say I'm just some fake scrub that doesn't know what he's doing. I'm just copying everything Alpha Investment's doing. Except not really, because we have millions and millions and millions of singles of modern era stuff. He only likes reserve list cards and probably Universes Beyond cards, because those are pseudo reserve lists. I don't know, maybe. And serialized cards. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Pokemon, is it ever going to curb the demand? Will they print enough to make it go down? Perfect Order is already very close, very, very close to MSRP. It's the first time in a very long time that a Pokemon set has been close to MSRP. Oh, I got a hit. Very nice. Regieleki VMAX. And it's damage. No, it landed face down, so it should be good. Anyways, if you want to buy this Charizard, we have this Charizard on fullmoongames.com. We got a local artist that makes these. She does a very good job, and she's going to make a bunch of Halloween ones for us soon. She loves making these. Anyways, I don't know. Pokemon, one of the biggest, most insane investments somebody could have ever done. Just putting all your money into Pokemon 10 years ago. If you did that, you'd be absolutely rich. You'd be absolutely loaded. Be probably the richest person in your town or something. I don't know. But sometimes hindsight's 2020. You got to look back at previous years and just copy and paste what you should have done in those years. Dang, what should I have done when Silver Tempest was out? When they printed Silver Tempest to the ground, made it worthless. Dang, what should I have done back then? I should have bought it. I should have bought it. Silver Tempest, look at the price of it now. Now you're looking at the stuff that they're reprinting, Pitch Black, Chaos Rising, Perfect Order, whatever they're reprinting that's going down in value. You should copy and paste what you should have done in the past. I'm not saying when you should do it. That's all up to you. If you think the market is bottomed, if you think this print is going to be the bottom, I don't know. I'm not a future teller. I can't just tell the future and know what's going to happen. If I could, I'd be the richest person in the world. Anybody would if they could tell the future. Because if you could tell the future, you just put all your eggs in one basket because you know it's going up because you saw the future. But maybe because you did that, the opposite happens. So it's like a butterfly effect, and you actually ruin the momentum by buying out too much. And people are like, this guy's just hoarding it all. Everybody dump it. And then it goes to zero, and then you sell it, and then it goes back up because they made it go down just to get you out of it. Kind of like leverage trading and like cryptocurrencies and stock investments. Leverage trading, that's the best way to lose your money, in my opinion. If you like doing leverage trading, that's all up to you. But that's the same thing with like credit cards. I see so many people coming in selling so much stuff. People with like huge cases of slabs. Like this one guy came in with like 150 one-piece slabs, and we bought most of them. We have tons of slabs that we just don't even sell right now because I want to eventually like either go to shows or maybe we'll just put slabs on our website. Would you guys buy slabs on our website? If we sold our slabs, we have like 1,000 slabs probably. Would you buy them from our website? Anyways, I see so many backpack vendors and table vendors and stores coming in, just dumping stuff on us, like selling everything they can to get enough money back to pay off their credit cards. At least that's what it seems like. I don't know what is happening. A lot of people are leveraging money that they don't have using credit cards to make free money. But when the free money's gone, your credit card's still going to be maxed and you're still going to have to pay off the credit card. So you're going to have to sell your Pokemon at a loss, just like the person who sold like thousands of Chaos Rising ETBs to Alpha Investments. They over leveraged. People are over leveraging. There's a market lull right now. It's not going up always like it has been for a couple years. And if it's not up only, the up only people are going to leave. They're going to sell and try to find something else. And that's why One Piece and Lorcana have been jumping up. Magic's been jumping up because people realized they are behind on printing. If they're behind on printing, there's limited stock in the United States. If there's limited stock in the United States, TCG player starts getting bought out. If TCG starts getting bought out, prices go up. You look at Lord of the Rings, set booster boxes, 500 plus. Then you got Wilds of Eldraine. You got freaking Final Fantasies, $250 a booster box. I'm sure glad I bought as many as I could when I could. And if they reprint it again, I'll still buy as many as I can, because the more that we have, the more that we can sell in the future. And if we can't stock it after the reprint, it's really that simple. You got to buy it when they reprint it, because if you can't stock it after the reprint because they sell out immediately, you have to buy as much as you can when you can. Should you skip the 30th anniversary? Should you just skip it because it's going to be a scalper's heaven? This is going to be the most ridiculous set of all time. It's literally the best set of all time. I feel like besides, I don't know, this, and this, Phantasmal Flames and Back was like next set, best set, always. I swear, every set was like the best set. And then there's like three okay sets that they're trying to overprint and trying to make the market have a lull. At least that's what I feel. I don't know what they're doing. And then you got 30th anniversaries, which is literally the best set they've ever made in all of history. And they put allegedly a 1 in 10,000 hit in it, a Mew that just looks insane. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't tell the future. I just know that there's going to be a record number of people in here on release day. There's going to be a record number of people calling. There's a record number of people trying to pre-order. There's a record number of people just constantly trying to find where you can get 30th anniversary cheaper. And the market's not going to die if there's tons and tons of people on the sidelines just waiting to press buy. They're waiting for Destined Rivals to go down to 400 so they can buy more. They're waiting for Paldea Evolve to go down a little bit so they can buy more. They're waiting for Phantasmal Flames to go to below 400 again so they can buy more. There's so many people waiting on the sidelines trying to put their capital in a sound investment. And right now, Pokemon is the most sound investment to a lot of people. People think it's the best investment of all time because of the history, but history does not always repeat. Sometimes, because so many people think they can do something, that makes the opposite happen. If so many people think that it's free money and free tendies and it's going to keep going up in value, it's going to end badly for all those people who just blindly buy because they think the market's always going to be like this, when in fact it's not. There's going to be a 3-year market lull. There's going to be a 4-year market lull where stuff's at $100 a box again, where it's at distribution costs. Eventually, they will print enough. They're saying that allegedly they're going to double their printers. They're going to double their printing. If they double their printing, that potentially, if we got double the amount of product, we would sell literally what we normally would get as an allocation all at MSRP. It would make the market go down. They double their printing, the market will see it. I don't know about any of the older sets like Destined Rivals and back, or Surging Sparks, or Prismatic Evolutions. Any of those sets, any Scarlet and Violet ones, I don't know how safe they are for reprints. They could reprint them all. All the ones that are, I don't know, like Twilight Masquerade and Forward. Just imagine they reprint all of those booster boxes in ETBs. What that would do to the market. If they gave every store what they normally get on release for all of those, how fast would the market go down? If all these stores are saving up all their money for 30th anniversary, they get their allocation. That's normal. They have the money saved up specifically for that. They have all this money saved up just for 30th anniversary. Let's say Pokemon reprints Destined Rivals, Surging Sparks, Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames, and another set like Perfect Order, all at the same time. All at the same time, these booster boxes. Right when the 30th anniversary comes out. These people saved all their money for the 30th anniversary. So what do they have to do with the booster boxes or the 30th anniversary? Are they going to sell all their 30th anniversary for market, or are they going to have to dump all their booster boxes that they get just to make sure that they can pay for them? A lot of people are cut to their limit. A lot of stores are paycheck to paycheck. If you think stores are making bank, I don't know if you know how LGSs operate, but buying product every week, you have to sell the same amount or more every week. If you're getting $100,000 a month in product, you got to sell at least $150,000 worth a month in product. So if you think it like that, these stores would get dumped on like that. It might make the products go down a lot. But there will be people at the sidelines, rich, very, very rich individuals. There's millionaires and billionaires in this space now. So I don't know if the market dump would even happen. It could happen for literally an hour and it would get bought up probably. That's how many people are in this market now. There's millionaires, there's billionaires, there's just ridiculous amounts of new people in this space that are waiting on the sidelines to buy stuff. They would buy this if it went down, this or this or this or this or this or this or this. Anything behind me, if somebody sees our price is just even slightly below market, they will ask to buy everything. We've had multiple people come in here and say, "Oh, you guys got all these 10s back when we had them for MSRP for like a month. We had them for MSRP for like a week or two. No, it wasn't a month. That's a little over exaggerating. And like we had people coming in trying to buy all of them. We limited one of each per customer for a couple weeks or 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know how long it was, because we allocated like 100 and I don't know how many I allocated to it. It might have been 80 10s at MSRP. I don't remember. Anyways, we had people like trying to buy all of them. It was like, dude, you can buy one of each at MSRP. Stop trying to buy us out. You're the reason why these kids can't get stuff at MSRP. Anyways, I don't know. 30th anniversary is just the most ridiculous set I've ever seen. These gold cards, the gold border, the freaking silver borders, the 30 different Pikachus, the reprinted Magikarp. There's just so many good reprints in it that have amazing art. And then the borders just make them so unique compared to the original. So the new ones will also have a lot of value. And if the Elite Trainer boxes are super expensive, the value of those cards is going to stay pretty high, because people, I guess they could plummet hard. If people are chasing the Mew, that's allegedly 1 in 10,000 packs. If people are chasing that, then people are going to be selling cards in droves, trying to get more and more product. The product, it's going to go up so exponentially if the supply is like normal or not double, if the supply is not like double or triple, the price isn't going down. If we get the same amount as we normally do, if we only get like 200 ETBs, which is a lot for a game store, that's a ton. That's a lot. For us, it's not as much as we normally would get back when the times were rough, back when nobody wanted the ETBs. We could get literally as many as we wanted. But now they're like, oh, here comes black and white came out. We got 40 of each. 40 of each ETB. I kept complaining like month after month to our distributor. I'm like, dude, you know we used to get like 300 to 400 ETBs every set. Why are we getting wrecked? Why are we getting wrecked when we have the consistent purchasing history? So you see, it doesn't matter if we have consistent purchasing history. There's people out there that are constantly messaging distributors. I will pay you slightly below market. I don't know if these distributors are doing that. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're making backdoor deals with all these shady, or not, they're not shady. They're just people trying to make a buck. Anyways, all these people like that do Whatnot and TikTok and whatever, selling online while you're live streaming. Whichever platform you use. There's eBay Live, I guess. I don't know. I'm not into that. I don't know. I can't really. I mean, we could get into it. We could hire someone to do it, but I'm not one that can do it really. I don't really want to do that. That's a lot of like energy put into like one thing. And I've got ADHD. I don't know. I don't know if that would be for me. Anyways, I like these type of videos where I'm just rambling on and I don't know what I'm talking about. I just literally say what's on the top of my head every single second. Literally. Charizard. We might get sued because of these. Just kidding. Anyways, are you going to buy the top of 30th anniversary? Are they going to print it to the ground? Are they going to print every SKU 100 times the amount? Are they going to do multiple waves of similar size? Like if they do one wave, one huge wave, and then the second wave is the same size as the first huge wave, and then they do another huge wave, that could be like if they give us like 200 ETBs and then 200 ETBs and then 200 ETBs, like you get the same amount every wave, that would probably make the market meet the market demand, but still probably not. I don't know. This is the first time they've done something like this. 1 in 10,000 packs. So it's going to be absolutely insane. Anyways, if you want to support us, like, comment, subscribe, join our Patreon below. You can also grade through PCG through the link below. Shop on our website, fullmoongames.com, or you can sell us cards at fullmoongames.com/buylist, or you can email me at sellmecardsfmg@gmail.com. If you want to sell high-end stuff for slightly higher, I will offer you higher rates. Also, please don't come in here with a stolen credit card and scam us, because that makes me sad. Anyways, buy our products, buy our singles. I'm adding cards every single day to our website. I'm literally adding cards every day. Literally, I am me. I put cards on every single day. Almost every single day. Every day that I work. Let's put it that way. So does Bob. Ben and Bob. We should start a new, like, instead of Bob and Tom, Bob and Ben. Ben and Bob and Bailey. I don't know. I'm just joking. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this video was long enough. I have no idea how long I've been talking. I just talk. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally am just winging this. Just some random guy on the internet from Terre Haute, Indiana, from Full Moon Games and Footers Pizza. Footerspizza.com, fullmoongames.com. And if you just stop having the mentality of high school, stop having the mentality of, oh, I care what other people think, you'll make it better in life. You'll get through life without care. Stop constantly thinking about what other people think of you, and that will set you free. I feel much better talking on a camera than I did a month and a half ago. You should look at my first couple videos. I just look like an idiot, but that's how you grow. You gotta take leaps of faith. You gotta start somewhere. If you want to make videos on YouTube or TikTok, just do it. Who cares what people think? You're not here to impress people around you. The people around you might not like what you do, but there's billions of people out there that have like-mindedness and they think like you. There's people that think like you. Who's calling me? Full Moon Games, Ben, how can I help you? Hello? Wow. Got a phone call. Apparently somebody's been trying to call my phone, but my phone's on my phone stand right there. Staring right at me. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, a comment, a share. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join the Patreon if you want to. If you want to get some products slightly cheaper, I'm doing Pokemon, Magic, One Piece, and Lorcana mostly. I can do other stuff too on there. I'm not guarantee you the best Patreon of all time, but it's going to be better than not having a Patreon, I guess. Better than not getting discounts. Better than not paying TCG plus tax. So if you want TCG player or lower than TCG player, that's why you should join the Patreon. I don't know. You don't have to. It's not financial advice. Nothing I say or do in these videos is financial advice. So don't do anything based on what I say. Do what you want in life. Be who you want to be in life. Talk to who you want to talk to. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. Make videos if you want to. I don't know. Stop caring what other people think. If you want to start a local game store, you can. It's going to be hard, especially in the beginning. You're not going to have profits for years or maybe decades. But if you enjoy it, if you enjoy growing communities, if you enjoy giving people discounts, if you enjoy being the store that people love going to, if you love making a place that people love to come to, if you love the aspect of community, the aspect of making other people's lives slightly better because they have a third place to go, because they have a place to play their cards, they have a place to gain friends. There's been countless people that have met their significant others here, and that's just crazy to think about. I don't know. Have a good day. Subscribe, or I'm gonna cry like I almost did. I don't know why I was about to cry. Anyways, have a good day.